Still waiting on some quest triggers from Eddie. But in the meantime, there's some solar arrays that we can salvage parts from. I have some good reasons for wanting those array parts. I'll deal with the terminals later. Alright, now, as for arrays that can be salvaged, I think there's 5. Yes, 5. Well, I'll double check while I'm here anyway. The reason I'm getting the solar panel parts is because I'll need them for another quest. And I'm really wishing I had left a drink in the fridge. Okay, normally some feral NCR guard dogs spawn there. Okay, I've got 5. Still look around, double check.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Yeah, just to make sure that it's definitely just the 5. Okay, I'm not seeing any more to be salvaged. Yeah, there's a quest up here for the solar array parts.
Welcome, sir, or...
We will, of course, deal with it when I eventually get round to going up there. Which won't be for... Well, it won't be during this recording session, but it could very well be the next recording session. Which will, of course, not be today. think once I'm done recording, I might go grab a drink and then go do my daily runs on all the warships. I got up later this morning than I intended to and went over to Morrison's later than I intended to, so I just haven't done my dailies on all the warships yet. Alright, easiest way to reach in the valley is just to go from Sloan. Oh good, that's just a scorpion.
What a shame. I guess that could have gone worse. Here we go. What's going on? What's going on?
You're going to see multiple entrances.
What a shame.
The question is, which one is the way inside? Well, I know the answer to that. At least I hope I do. Yeah, I know which one it is. It's this one, I think. The password is lives to fight another day.
Stay where you are. I'm sending someone up to meet you.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
What's going on here?
I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply?
Okay, I'll comply.
Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Where did you learn that password? And tell the truth, because I'll know if you're lying.
I found some of your people dead out in the waste. They had it on them.
An interesting story. It may even be true. Under normal circumstances, your story wouldn't make any difference. You'd be dead already. Lucky for you. Probably. Elder McNamara wants to meet you. So follow me, closely, or you'll be killed.
I've been informed that you bring us ill tidings, stranger. Care to elaborate?
I actually found one of your patrols out in the waste. Your men are dead.
That is sad news indeed, and I thank you for making your way here to convey it to us. But now the issue remains that an outsider knows our location. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
Why haven't you killed the ranger already?
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another?
I'll take care of the ranger.
Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Alright. Oh, good. I don't have to reset that. Normally when you have your stuff stripped from you, you do have to reset things like your hotkeys.
Looks like break time's over. I guess that could have gone worse.
And yes, I have a specific reason for setting it tonight. Because the ranger will be in this bunker.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Alright, there are pros and cons to who you give Eddie to. Give him to the followers and he'll come back with improved weapons. And of course there's the whole followers use this information to create solar panels and whatnot. Give him to the Brotherhood and he gets improved armor, which of course, leads to the Brotherhood creating an army of Durafame iBots. Also, either way, these, I think, you Yanks call them license plates. Yeah, they get removed. Here in the UK, they're called number plates.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
Keep pointing that gun at me and I'll stick it up your arse.
Ha! Got some claws on you, little lady. I like that. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working.
So no one knows you're here.
Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time, and that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not going to lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it.
What are powder gangers?
Criminal scum that have infested this region, attacking caravans and regular folk just passing through. The dangerous ones are roamers, though there's another group that mostly stays put over at the prison southwest of here. So far, the brass haven't mustered up enough men to take the prison back. Long overdue if you ask me, but I'm just one man.
This seems like a bad location for a safe house.
Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be?
Powder gangers use these bunkers as hideouts once or twice a month.
You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
We could, of course, destroy the radio. Or rig it to explode. But I figure taking the peaceful option.
Hey, what are you doing to my radio?
Nothing, I swear.
Okay, but if I find...
But yeah, as I was saying, I prefer not touching his radio. Oh yeah, one quest we've got to actually start up on is Abadabba Honeymoon. Or rather, the first portion of Abadabba Honeymoon, because it's going to tie into the third segment of Still in the Dark. In that... Alright, part of Abadabba Honeymoon is glitched if you've already been to Vault 3. And of course, if you go to Vault 3 and kill, I think his name is Motor Runner, you will glitch the quest to the point that, no wait, you'll fail the quest, so you can't complete it. I would like to complete it. I've got some things I want to do there.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually just came to my mind while I was just there.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
The Ranger won't be a problem, he's gone.
Gone? Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
I convinced him that staying here was more dangerous than moving on.
Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't want to get on the Brotherhood's bad side. There's definitely a lot more to be gained working with the Brotherhood of Steel. Plus, given my plans for this playthrough, I intend to idolize my reputation with them. In a normal playthrough, you can only get, depending on how you resolve Still in the Dark, liked or accepting. Chase me. Still evil. That's unfortunate.
Hello.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Pardon. I think I already found one of your patrols. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
Alright. This might seem like a spoiler, but they're dead. And I know exactly where both the other 2 patrols are. One's actually near Hidden Valley, which we will actually be getting to next time. The other is way up north, which we will also be getting to next time. I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright, this is where the head paladin normally
Okay.
I'll
do my best.
Sleeps. Alright, I just wanted his gear because we're about to talk to the head paladin.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself.
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
Alright, from what I know about the Brotherhood of Steel, it's normally head paladins that become chapter elders. However, there are some exceptions, like occasionally a scribe will become the elder. Or, in some chapters, it will be a cleric. Alright. Have you tried bringing this up with the elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
I'm only going to help him so that I can
How may I assist you?
access some information, but...
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Need any help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
A virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus's files be partitioned, so read-only access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant! It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
Alright, I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
You're
All right.
being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Hello? The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Okay.
Ten seconds.
There we go.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it? You actually did it! If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
What kind of information is in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Alright. Yeah, all we've got access to is the bunker information. We'll actually
How may I assist you?
Make some progress with the quest next time. I'll talk to Ramos and get the Elder dismissal records.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
What would an Elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of Elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Alright.
Later.
I'll talk to him about Helios One next time. In fact, we'll do the whole Elder dismissal part next time as well, before we head up to Black Mountain. Yeah. See, one of the patrols is right here next to Black Mountain. And I want to go up to Black Mountain because there's another companion up there, Raul. He was voiced by Danny Trejo. Raul has his own quests, which I like to get done. But there's 3 specific people you have to talk to for triggers. And I found that some of the triggers don't always work.
Hey there, need anything?
Once you've talked to the specific people once already. Hence why I've been holding off on doing them until after I'd picked them up. So yeah, next time we will, of course, be getting Raoul doing his minor quest. And we'll make a dent in the progress for the quest.
Give me a shout if you need any.
Pardon. I'm gonna see if I can get some more 308. And then I'm gonna head to NVAC to drop off some stuff.
I've still got guns and ammo.
You have sniper rifles, but you do not seem to... Ooh. It's not for you.
Another
but you know, I'll take it. I mean, it's not exactly light, so...
Hey.
I can't tell if it looks any different. But you know, I won't complain.
Still making a nuisance of...
Yeah, don't worry, I'm just looking to see what you've got.
Another satisfied...
Alright, yeah. Stop off at NVAC quickly, and then... I'll, leave the stuff for today, and pick up the recording in a couple days. Yeah, once I've got this all edited, I'll have...
Sure, just
all the footage I need for... well, next week. So I can start preparing for the week after that. Yeah, finally be back out ahead. Because I've just been slipping behind on the recordings recently. Okay, you're not carrying anything. I'm also going to decide who to give Eddie to. I'm actually leaning towards the followers of the apocalypse this time round. But yeah. That's all for now. See you in the next part. Bye for now.